Hi, Rachel. I wanted to give you another robot video, but I didn't want it to just be a robot video. I wanted it to be something more than that. And trying to think about that, I came to realize that the risk of an intellectual who procrastinates is sloppiness and lack of clarity. If I have an idea, but I don't take the time to really think about that idea and stretch it out like an elastic, I just put it off and put it off and put it off until I have no time left to do anything with it except put it together and send it out into the world. If I don't stretch it out like an elastic and see all of its elements, then I risk getting snapped by unclear description, poor presentation, and just generally looking more silly than I've meant to. We as a society value efficiency too much more than effectiveness. Those are two terms that I learned in a industrial and organizational psych course back in CEGEP. The basic idea being that effectiveness is how well something gets done, but efficiency is how quickly something gets done. Valuing efficiency over effectiveness, in my opinion, is a problem. It's like how we value appearance over quality. They're both expressions of the same idea. The main problem I see with the efficiency over effectiveness thing is that it means that a lot of people, rather than trying their hand at something, just watch. And the people who don't watch, the majority of them rush through to try and get something finished, to try and get something out there, rather than taking the time to put something together of quality, to put something together that's actually worth watching. So we end up with a mass of people who are watching a mass of material that's not worth watching, and only the occasional good, interesting, worthwhile thing. Sometimes I wish I had a machine that I could just plug into my head and record my thoughts as I have them, store them, keep those ideas in their original state, or just instantaneously preserve things once I have them, because they always seem to degrade. They always seem to get away from me, and I can't develop them in the way I want to. I'm always thinking of things at moments when I can't do anything about them, and then forgetting about them at the moments when I can. In some ways, it's funny for me to be doing this whole video thing with you, because speaking and acting are really not my main modes of being. I can't think quickly enough to speak properly, which means that I need to practice these things out. But I'm also a procrastinator, and I put things off, and I don't plan. And so we end up trapped in a place where I haven't planned, but I also can't speak spontaneously, and it's troubling. Like with this robot, I want to be able to just show you the whole thing, put it all together in a speedy, zipping pace, rather than spending the hour and a half it actually took me to make it, and show you the whole thing finished at the end in a matter of minutes. I want to be able to have the whole idea clearly out in front of me, but because of my pausing, because of my inability to properly structure things, I get stuck. So I guess it's a bit on the negative side for today. I'm still influenced by my plan to talk about amusing ourselves to death. But those are my thoughts for the day. Have a great one.